Hi everybody, Phil Vallender, co-founder of Blend here, and I'm pleased to be joined today by my co-founder Sean Sweet and our new US CEO Josh Bauk. On today, which is almost the 15th anniversary since Sean and I created Blend, the B2B demand generation agency and HubSpot partner, we're thrilled to be announcing a significant step forward for our business. Today we're formalising our US presence and introducing our US CEO Josh Bauk, who's going to help us grow our business into an exciting new era. We'll have presences in Atlanta and Boston, as well as the UK here in Reading, and we're excited to see what the future brings. Sean, tell us a little bit about why Blend sees the US as such an exciting place to do business now.
I mean, we already are doing business in the US, and it has been a fabulous region for us to date. But we think we can do more, and we think we can serve those customers better with a local presence. And we are so excited to be bringing Josh on board to help us with that, because Josh knows all about Blend, having been a customer in the past, and he really appreciates the value of marketing and sales. And of course, being an American, he understands the American market in a way that we never could all the way from here in Europe. So we are super excited about that.
We already have a lot of conversations with prospects and customers from the US and do business there quite frequently, but we think there's a real potential if we bring ourselves closer to those customers with people present in the time zone, in the country, and with an understanding of the local nuances and the ways they do business. So it's really exciting, Josh, therefore, to have you with us. Are you looking forward to helping us in this area?
Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, I think back to 10 years ago when we all met, and the the little office to up on the hill to now where you have this beautiful place in Reading, and the business has grown what 4 or 5 fold since then. But to now be able to have the opportunity to expand the business in the U.S. and as the first step, right? I mean, we're not saying the U.S. and then we're done. The U.S. is the next step in Blend's evolution towards being a fully global marketing powerhouse.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. As you say, 10 years ago, you hired Blend to help you achieve a specific objective.
Well, I didn't say that,
but
I did.
It
You're
did
right.
happen.
You're right.
You hired Blend to help you achieve something very specific for your business at the time. Part of which was what came to be our real wheelhouse, our raison d'etre, which was creating websites that truly capture attention and convert visitors into good quality, high intent leads, and marketing that supports the acquisition of traffic to those websites. So although you may not have known it fully at the time, you were really a very early sort of proof point that our approach to those things would become so valuable. And the way the marketing world has changed over the last few years, it's become even more critical that businesses do those things well. So although that's some time ago now, it still remains a very, very clear image in all of our minds for what was achieved. And having you on board to help others, embrace and enjoy those potentials working with us is what I'm most excited about.
It's really pretty surreal. Yeah.
The
Going from back then where you're right, I was trying to expand my business in Europe, being a US company, not wanting to have a US vibe to our marketing in Europe. That's how we found each other. And then, one thing led to another, and all of a sudden you've built the website, you're running our demand gen, and we're not only, 8xing our business in Europe, we're also doubling or tripling our business in the US. I mean, the impact Blend had on that business back then was phenomenal. I mean, you guys were a strategic partner, and a couple of guys that I happen to like too.
Yeah. I mean, I think the growth is really, really interesting, isn't it? Because you've worked with some very, very large companies indeed, and your understanding of growth and what needs to be done from a sales and marketing perspective is really interesting to us as well, because I think you add an extra level of power to our business by having that understanding from the customer's point of view, because we've always tried to put our feet in the boots of our customers to think commercially about how they can grow. And actually, given the fact that you've been on the other side of that fence, I think is going to give us even more experience in that area, especially in North America, where there are such exciting customers to be dealing with. There are some remarkable companies who are of incredible scale who no one's ever heard of, but who we would like people to have heard of. And you can bring that growth mindset to their business by working from within Blend to be able to deliver the type of services that we can bring to the table in a way that's going to really resonate with them, I think.
Yeah, I think so. When I held roles, CRO type roles, I was always insistent that sales and marketing reported together, because the integration of sales and marketing is the secret to organic growth, right? There's we spend way too much time pointing at each other in this industry or in any business, when we should be working together and creating consistent metrics and methodologies and processes to drive growth. And so that's what we've partnered on for 5 years, and then what you guys have continued to do for your customers. And I'm super excited to be able to engage the North American audience, and even our European customers who want to expand in the US, to help them, not just from a pure play marketing standpoint, but from a growth strategy, growth engineering perspective, be able to tie these things together and make sure that the machine really works. I keep saying super excited, but I really am to build a US team. But I'm also thrilled for the team here that's going to be quintessential to the core of how we continue to deliver going forward. I mean, I've worked with a lot of different agencies in the past in my previous roles, and I can absolutely say without a doubt, Blend is the top team I've ever worked with. Uh, just the combination of strategy, creativity, technical prowess,
Right.
and really a mindset of results, right? What really is going to move the needle, and not want to spend my money just to spend my money, but to actually deliver the business outcomes that we were designing.
Yeah.
And so to be able to expose our team here in Reading to a greater degree of U.S. clientele, and to be able to help those clients see the benefit of our team's expertise.
Well, you must be bought in, because you have bought in, right? So, Phil and I are co-founders, but now we have 3 co-owners of the business. And I think that's an important factor as well, because we're in this together. And we're going to see this through till, for the next 15 years. It's going to be quite an exciting time for us, and hopefully our customers and our team.
I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity. It's genuinely humbling, and my wife and I are thrilled.
Yeah.
I've said it multiple times. It feels like destiny. From the first moment we met in those small offices up the hill here in Reading, the connection has been strong. And although we've spent many years doing different things in the interim, it wasn't hard to come back together and know that this was right. Final thoughts, Josh. Wrap us up.
Well, again, humbled, grateful to have this opportunity to partner with the two of you to expand our business, and to really be of benefit to both our team and our customers. I think in the short term, we're going to be looking for some great talent. We're going to be looking for some great customers to partner with, and you'll see a lot more of me on LinkedIn, which may or may not be good, and in the moderate term, we'll be looking to expand both our services and beyond the U.S. and Europe.
Do we not tell them that we were thinking of renaming the company to Three Ball Bros? I've been putting that in.
3 Ball Bros. Works.